Inside story. He used to lock her out. Neighbors speak on Osinachi'S marital woes. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. On April 8th, Osinachi'S, the gospel singer known for her collaborating hit track, Neighbours, died at an Abuja hospital where she was being treated for an ailment. Since her demise, there have been allegations that the singer was a victim of domestic violence. Osinachi'S husband, accused of being physically abusive, have been arrested by the Federal Capital Territory FCT Police Command. On Monday, April 11th, the cable visited the area where the deceased lived in the capital city to get more insight into her situation from neighbors, relatives, and friends. While at the singer's home, Mama Sarah, the house help, Sonny, a family friend, and her children were found watching television in the living room. Speaking of the controversy surrounding Osinachi'S death, Mama Sarah said she has been working for the family for close to a year, but only visits the house 3 times a week to help with chores. Mama Sarah said whenever she notices the couple quarreling, Osinachi would dress up, leave the house, and go to church. She says she does not live with the family and as such cannot confirm if the singer has been a victim of physical abuse. The Saturday before Osinachi was taken to the hospital, Sarah recounted that she was at the kitchen and making her food when she noticed her body shaking. Depressed and scared. One of the neighbors who spoke with the cable said she always hears Osinachi screaming and her husband addressing her with terms as stupid woman, dirty woman, smelly woman. She said their squabbles were constant such that she worried if the husband was actually a pastor as he claimed to be. Another neighbor from whom Osinachi buys stockfish said the few times she saw and conversed with her, the singer always looked depressed, tensed and scared, and was always in a hurry to go back home to avoid annoying her husband. She recounted a particular incident when Osinachi was buying stockfish from her and she offered to bring it to her house. She said Osinachi kicked against the idea, saying, No, please don't come to my house because of my husband. Don't call me. I don't want your husband to know I see your calls and start asking me who is calling me. They fought a lot. Musa, a gateman in the building behind Osinachi'S house, said the couple often fought and that on several occasions he had to scale the fence of her house to unlock the gate for the singer whenever her husband locks her out. Before the human died, they fought a lot and even at night I hear them quarrel, he said. I don't know if the husband does not like her going out, but if the husband goes out, he will lock the gate and refuse to open the gate when she comes back. She will come back and call me to help her climb the fence and unlock the gate for her. And when she enters, the man will start making trouble again. Every neighbor who spoke with the cable in the area said the late singer was well liked. We lost a good person. I lost a good person, and I can't explain it, said Mama Sarah, for whom Osinachi'S death also means a loss of livelihood. It is unfortunate that all these things are coming out after this woman's death. And like I said, the society would still have come out to say a lot of things if this woman had left her marriage or if this woman had spoken up. If this woman had packed out of her husband's house and relocated, look, see, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. If you cannot file for a divorce, until that is why I would tell women, have your means of livelihood. Have your means of livelihood and ensure that before you settle down, emotionally, you are in a wonderful place. You are in a wonderful place emotionally, mentally. You have all the capabilities. You are thinking very straight. You are confident of who you are and what you can do for yourself. Make sure you are that confident person. Make sure you are a whole human being before you get married. So that when trouble starts, we are not saying it will happen. When it will happen, see, auntie, you don't even need to talk. If your own is like as worse as how they are portraying this late Osinachi'S own to be, auntie, pack your load, leave, without him knowing where you're going to. For your sanity, people will talk, yes, relocate to somewhere else, stay, as in just stay, and of course, don't hide what he's doing to you. If you have spoken and maybe your parents or your relatives or your in-laws are like, it is for better for worse. For better for worse, just like a Nigerian pastor said, I cannot remember her name vividly now. But right, what she said is, the word should not come from inside the house. The word should not be, whatever I do, you are going to stay. The word should be, if situations and circumstances come that are uncontrollable, that were not foreseen. This thing, this man, all of a sudden, his business, he went from 100 to 0. And he needs support and encouragement. You did not see that one coming now. It was not as a result of he was gambling. It was not as a result of he was wasteful. He's somebody who is diligent. Then you can, that is a different scenario. Life happens. But saying you will stay with somebody for better, for worse, when, uncle, if you're the one that put yourself in that situation, that one is not involved though. It's not involved. You must learn to understand that the society have really put a lot on women when it comes to marriage. There are some times when I hear some people speak, okay, just listen to what I'm about to say. There is actually a pastor that came and said, what if we that are condemning, the so-called marriage and condemning her staying in the marriage and led to her death, what if, the woman had prayed and at the end of the day, that the woman has heard from God that she's supposed to stay in the marriage till as in their marriage is across. And I'm saying, what kind? Even God himself said he's not evil. God he's not capable of fathoming evil. He's not. When you have two legs, when you are not, this woman, I don't want to believe this woman is solely dependent on her husband. She should have left. Carry your children, disappear. Yes, they will look for you everywhere. They will rest. I'm telling you, it's going to be difficult, but it's doable. Especially when you have not been hiding the fact that he's been beating you. In my own opinion, live separate. If his head has gone down, if he gets help for himself, if he really begins to change, you can see the change, use one leg, enter. If you be like, say, you don't too hot again, you stay on your own. It is better than you staying in a place saying they have not approved our divorce. Who said you cannot separate? There's room for separation. Look, and divorce is permissible under a threat to life. Anybody saying that divorce is not permitted is a lie. It's permitted under threat to life. And in the Old Testament, they say result is permitted when there is adultery. And the adultery, even in that time, even the law is one-sided. It's for women alone. The men can do whatever they like.